Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage on hard difficulty. We're just gonna return to the Spire now. We just found Dauntless, the famed sword of Stalwart. We're gonna go to our own Spire to get the Spire rest bonus, and then we're gonna go into the Old Walls Breach to try to get the other artifact. We're actually getting quite well equipped, and I really like the idea of these artifacts sort of needing to gain renown to become more and more powerful. That's really cool. It's a really cool concept. Yeah, let's just go and rest. Doesn't look very comfortable to rest like that, but oh well. Still been debating if I should give Dauntless to Drak. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Doesn't look like it'll get much use from me. Well, he will have to use it constantly, but I'm not sure if I trust him. Do sort of feel that his loyalties are still more towards the disfavor than towards me, so that's the thing. So we're gonna go into the Old Walls because we have to, I think. There we are.
Stay low.
That's something to get. Let's just go for fast mode. Ah, there are more of these guys.
Got it.
Nice, and we get a Warren's short bow, very high level bow, and some crafting materials. Nice, I like it. Let's see if they do have some traps in here. That's something to loot. Let's do it. Oh, nice iron boots. A lot more recovery time than my sandals, but might be good for Siren. I mean, she's using the mirrored stompers. This one doesn't have anything magical on it, but it is exquisite in terms of quality. Well, I'm gonna keep it. Save it. What does that one say? Tines of bedrock dot the landscape, providing little shelter from the constant wind. That's Gregos. Save it. I guess we have to talk with these guys. At attention! A band of unbroken warriors rouse into position as their leader stands alert to your presence. The stalwart captain whistles a shrill note as you approach, and his comrades lurch to attention. He turns to regard you with open distaste. Tuck your tail and scamper back the way you came. The unbroken won't tolerate northern scum getting in our way. Unbroken? The name just begs me to break you. As if we hadn't heard that before every battle. If you're intent on throwing your life away, at least aim for a mote of originality. Attack positions! Stand your ground! Right, okay. Oh, I got an achievement. Unbroken Wrath ability, Withering Touch. Where's that one? Where's that one? Over here. Withering Touch. Weakened Affliction for 40 seconds. Stunned Affliction for 8 seconds. I have so many abilities, I'm not sure if I can ever use them all. Right, so what we want to do is we're going to give him the Mantle of Flame. And we're going to use Drak to move on these guys. I'm not sure if that's gonna help me. Just gonna move him forward, I guess. Add activates concussive bolt on Gregos. I'm not sure if we want that either. I think we want Ab to use the healing aura. Go on. And Siren, I want you to use the fire weapon on him.
I'll take care of it.
Actually, Drak, now that I come to think of it, yeah, we want all these guys taunted.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Okay, I'm done. I could go for the unsettled core as well.
Will do.
So let's go for that one. Come on.
Take that.
Okay, so now they got that one. I'll just guess I'm gonna use the sword. See how it works. You can go and use your cone ability. Siren, you're gonna use the fire because these guys basically beg to be fired. I might also just go for the shock. That looks like a nice thing to do. Come on. That shock thing sure hurt. Let's go for the boulder. Ah, it's not quite enough, but we'll do it from here. It's gonna be fine. Ebb, go for the Territor's Call over here. That guy is annoying. Siren, do you have enough breath? Not quite, so let's go for the Rhyme Spike then.
Whatever you need.
Oh, come on. There's the boulder. Nice. I'll gain some more lore knowledge. Let's go with the boat. Maybe take one of them out.
Take that.
Haha! It hurt that guy in the back as well.
This weapon is useless.
Really cool that the boulders sort of move forward even after they're done. Well, actually, Barrick, heal yourself. I don't want you wounded. Ebb, you could go with the Rhyme Spike on this one. Sort of kill
Will
them.
do.
And Siren, still one breath away from your stuff, so let's go with the Jolt. And really, I have to deactivate that. I have to deactivate my AI behavior. I don't want that. Gonna do my own stuff. Let's go for the fire on that one. That should kill the guy next to them. At least that's the idea. Okay, so they're gone. I'm gonna fight that guy. He's disengaging and engaging all the time. Barrick, come on. Get over there. Get over there. It's fine, let him run away.
It's a tough job being so...
Oh, and Ebb leveled up. That's nice. That guy's dead. Let me run up and do something there. Come on, let's go for this guy. Yeah, I think I have to give the sword to Barrick. I think it's not a thing that's gonna help us much if I wield that one. Let's go for the Rhyme Spike here.
Hey! Nobody saw that, right?
Okay. That must have hurt quite a bit. Siren has now her song. I think we might just go for the Aria of Resolve for now. Hurt all of them. Maybe. Come on. And do I have anything up that I could use? Oh yeah, I have the flame thing. So why not go for some fiery whip leash stuff? Come on. The other guy is down, so... Oh yeah, and that is the artifact thing. That can stun everyone. That's pretty useful. Let's go for the staff though, and let's throw a jolt. Come on. Okay, he's stunned now. Do you have anything, Ebb, that it could use? You could use the Territor's Call. That would require you to move up a little bit. And Siren... Yeah, let's go for the Rhyme Spike. That should end this fight rather easily. Right, Barrick is looking to actually stone them, and they're gone. Nice. Siren annihilated Skyblade. Okay, we've got even more. Hieronymus. Am I next? The sage points his quill at the unbroken corpses, biting his lip as he finishes the final scribblings of a note. So this is the Sage's Guild. I was not trying to eavesdrop on your scuffle, but now that I've witnessed it, duty obliges that I record it. He rolls a sheet of parchment into a thick tube in his hands. Come and silence the record if you must, but I warn you, the sages have long written memories. The name is Horath. Be sure to include that detail several times. The long feather plume of his quill dances to the tune of the sage's furious scrawl. Oh, yes, yes, you can be sure that I will account for as much as I can get down. Okay, I came here for answers. Mention that I'm coming for the rest of the unbroken. His face reddens with a smile as he furiously amends his parchment. Noted. And how may this humble servant of letters be of assistance? He runs his fingers through his hair, resting his quill behind his ear. I understand that we both seek items within yonder old walls. What are sages doing here with the unbroken? Let us say we are sympathetic to each other's causes. He clears his throat. It also helps that we're both interested in the arcana of yesteryear. The regent artifacts are supposed to be fascinating specimens, and no sage would, in good conscience, refuse an opportunity for study. Tell me about yourself. I'm Hieronymus, journeyman of the School of Ink and Quill. I scribed under Gaver's crane. 17 tomes are bound by my hand. He coughs, his gaze at his feet. All other details are just vanity. I'm more accustomed to studying others than extolling my own facts. Shame that we don't have Landry with us. Would have been very interesting to see him interact with these guys. I'm looking for the steadfast insignia. Tell me what you know. Artifacts are fascinating business, are they not? And Stalwart's decorated military history yields so much intrigue around them. The steadfast insignia was prominently displayed in every unbroken battle where Regent Aspison fought. Over the years it became something of a rallying marker, and its presence alone accounted for many notable victories. Hieronymus shakes his head with a sigh, gesturing toward the massive stone horizon of the old walls. It lies within, but no good discovery is without its pitfalls. He points toward a wide breach in a nearby section of the ancient stone facade. The Unbroken and I were attempting to recover a few relics of interest from the old walls, but a swarm of scourges put a halt to that plan. We recovered a torch key during our ill-fated first attempt to breach the old walls. I've seen fashioned stones like it before, but what we don't know about them would fill a library. Hieronymus points with a shaky finger. Unfortunately, we were attacked. We got separated from Gregor's men, and one of the soldiers still has the torch key. His corpse does, to be exact. Where's the soldier's body? Just southeast of the breach. Take care. Those beasts may still be on the hunt. What does this torch key do? It appears to be part of a lock and key system within the old walls. If only we could replicate such crafts on as grand a scale as the builders of this place. He shakes himself from reverie. In any event, you'll need the torch key if you want to scour the ruins below. What are the next steps? Once you get the torch key, you'll be able to venture past the first chamber. He pauses for a moment. Of course, given your aborted efforts, you can understand why I'd be hesitant to re-enter the old walls. My scribe Javala didn't survive the trip, the poor girl. I'll answer any questions you have, though you're apt to tell me more of interest than the other way around, I'm sure. Why? These guys are traitors. They're working with the Unbroken. I want these guys killed. I'm not a bloodthirsty dude, but these guys have to die. What are you seeking in the old walls? And they're also not allowed to go in there. My research suggests that within these nearby old walls are a set of stones carved with ancient script. For lack of a better term, I call them stones of elucidation. His hands dart to his satchel, producing a hand-drawn sketch of an ordinary circle. I know this sketch doesn't capture the wonder, and frankly, we don't really know what they do. We've found spheres of identical size, but differing glyphs in over a dozen disparate regions of the old walls. As we find more of these stones, we can compare commonalities in sigils. With a large enough collection to study, we hope to crack the language of the old walls. Who can guess what we might learn? Hieronymus blushes. It's been a slow process. Constructing dead languages without living witnesses is singularly frustrating. It's a tall request, but I doubt Tunon selects fools for fate binders. I could use someone with your metal to brave the old walls. What's in it for me? For you? He looks askance, his chin resting in ink-stained hand. I want a copy of one of your arcane texts. Such a steep request. His eyes widen with surprise before a smile creeps over his face. But you certainly have refined tastes, and it would be an honor to have a fate binder annotate a manuscript of mine. He scratches his chin for a long moment before slowly nodding. Help me and I'll pay you in the future with something bound just for you. I'll consider your request. The sage bows with a nod. That is all I can expect. What of the steadfast insignia? It's just a simple trinket to the untrained eye, but every first regent since before the Unbroken earned that name wore the badge into battle. Stalwart folk are ever famous for standing their ground, and the steadfast insignia embodies their immovable nature. The wearer can resist any charge, push, or shove. He smiles, pointing to the ground, where heavy footprints are visible under layers of rusted sand. The layers of rust let you judge the age of footprints here in the Blade Grave, and these tracks heading into the Old Walls date back to the opening days of Kairos' Storm. What else can you read in rust patterns? Beric looks himself over self-consciously. My working hypothesis is that the only person with her feet on the ground during the peak of the storm would be the bearer of the steadfast insignia. Hieronymus aims his finger along the footprints in rust until he's pointing at the Old Walls, but I suppose we won't know for certain until we look. What can you tell me of the Old Walls? Hieronymus' eyes widen. I could speak volumes, Honorable Fatebinder, but I will summarize. The Old Walls predated settlement of the Tiers. The passageways crisscross the landscape, but most good folk steer clear. Kairos' law forbids entry, which hasn't always been a problem for us, but even we saw the good sense to stay out. Explorers have found old artwork, funerary remains, and other relics of a civilization predating our own. Hieronymus lets out a long sigh as he looks at the towering wall behind him. But most find a quick death in the Old Walls, as the current inhabitants are inhumane predators, creatures of arcane power that appear to travel on the mists. What should I expect inside? The worst? He looks at you with a puzzled smile, his mouth moving in several half-starts. The Old Walls are filled with arcane beasts that attack erratically and with little warning. My colleagues can only speculate on what they are or what possible sustenance, if any, they find in the Old Walls. That said, if you see one, it would be unwise to approach it and ask clarifying questions. Can you deliver a message for me? Not currently. His arm instinctively lifts up, his gloved hand raised slightly above his ear, arm crooked to create a landing surface for a bird. He looks skyward, blinking as he searches the clouds for several long moments. My Thunderdove is carrying another missive at the moment. When she's returned, there may be room on her bindle for a note or two. That's all? Farewell? Yeah, I've no problem with these guys hanging around, running into the Old Walls, even though it's forbidden by Kairos' law. Right, I guess I'll just leave you here then. Why don't I? Oh, got some money. An aquamarine and a turquoise. Okay, well, let's save it.
You want me to be subtle?
Will do.
Fine.
Let's move around. Guess we have to move down in that direction, maybe. Where do we get into the Old Walls? Over there, massive stone door towers above you. It looks like this was the actual entrance to the Old Walls.
Sorry, I can't.
Massive stone door. Oh yeah, over here. Right. Won't get in that way. Yeah, I guess we have to move in that direction. Wasn't there something else to loot? Wasn't there a body that we have to loot down here? If I remember. Yes. Okay, so let's go and collect something here. What's that? Those are heavy leather boots. Yeah, this will increase my recovery time by 0.1 seconds, but it's not bad. Let me take that one. And let's go for this one. Oh, nice. Weeping Wound. Gravelit. On weapon crit, the foe has his health drained. An unhealthy reddish light rises about this sword-like infection. Driven into flesh, Weeping Wound could sap the life out of any creature and transfer it to the wielder. Nice one. That's rather creepy. Okay, let's take that one. Oh yeah, this is the way that we have to take. Down there, I guess, into the breach. Now, in terms of stuff, Ab leveled up, which is good. I think we'll go and give her more resolve to up her lore. Yes, and we're gonna go for... Oh, we can't get there. Spells and abilities gain a larger area of effect. Hmm. Fluid body. While Ab is not taking damage, her recovery time is reduced and she strikes twice with her normal attacks. Being hit removes this bonus for a few seconds. Gain a bonus to damage dealt by magic staffs. Yeah, why not? Let's go for the clear mind. Nothing else comes to mind, but yeah, in terms of equipment, this is way more recovery time than I want. I think I'll switch this and give that one to Barrick. It just makes more sense. Let's give glory back, because he's fighting all the time, so he can definitely use the sword. It's just a straight upgrade for him, so there's really nothing to it. I could give this one to Sirin. Not Discordant Melody, that one. Would that help you? It's less recovery time, less DPS, less armor penetration. I think it's a fitting sword for you though, so I think we'll go with that one. Remove the shield, remove you. You're gonna get that one. So the Gravelit ability belongs with the person that can deal with the Gravelight. Let's remove that one, and I'm gonna take on these heavy leather boots. They sort of do fit me a little bit better. Put these in there. Put that in there. Fine then. Right. Let's go. This is the breach into the old walls, is it? Old walls, is it not?
You might want to look at this.
Nice. Perceptive. What does that achievement do? Discover 25 hidden objects. Right. Ooh. Bane touched staff. It's exquisite. It only has 0.5 seconds recovery. Doesn't do a lot of DPS, but it does crush damage. Oh, and it is Gravelit, so it has a chance to drain health. This staff glows with an unhealthy purple light. Long exposure to the old walls has left an arcane mark on this otherwise unremarkable length of bronze. Nice one. I'm getting really well equipped here, so definitely gonna take that one, I think. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna keep the other staff though. It's actually pretty useful. That one... I wish I could upgrade this one. Fearsome specimen of the modern Tidecaster staff, a bladed pole arm with a much more martial, intimidating construction than the humble and hand-carved wooden staffs that the first Tidecasters repurposed from sailing oars. Festoon about the hafter etchings of the celestial dance between the sun terrators and the moons. Right. Okay then. I'm gonna put this into my stuff. Yeah, I'm very well equipped now. I like it. Looks great. Very happy. What else? Got a shield, broken shield, so we can sell that one. Something over here. Another broken shield, so go for it.
Sorry, I can't.
There's nothing more in this region. Oh yeah, there is.
Can't do that.
Can move down here. There's something on the other side. So I guess we wanna...
Can't do that.
I guess we wanna explore the other side as well. I think this one leads into the old walls. Oh, we have paused. Oh yeah, there's a Bane. Right. Let's go after it then.
Scourges. We must act fast before we're overwhelmed.
Right. Okay then. So these guys, they have no problem with fire, but they take a lot of frost damage. So that's okay. Are we already in combat? Let's go for frost spell. I wouldn't mind having the Path of Frost for this occasion. So let's go for intensity, range. Let's go for this one. That looks fine-ish. It's gonna do a crap ton of damage. What am I gonna replace with this one? I think I'm gonna replace the Gravelight thing. I mean, it's nice, but Or should I go and remove the petrification? Maybe that is a good idea. The petrification doesn't really do too much damage. So I think we'll go with that one then. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to use this one to hit both of them. Path of Frost. That's going to be nice. And we're going to have Barrick hit all three of these. Okay, and then we've got you. You're going to go for the cone. Try to hit all of them. And we've got Sirin. And you're going to go for... What are you going to do? Frost, I think. Yeah, let's go for Frost. Let's go for Rhyme Spike over here.
Easy as can be.
Okay, that did a lot of damage. Nice. Let's go for the ball lightning as well. Because that's going to hit all three of them as well. That's nice. I think you pulled all of them. They should be frightened by her, actually. Yeah, let's go for Frost. Because that does damage to these guys. And Sirin, you're busy going for the Rhyme Spike. Oh, you're done with the Rhyme Spike. Okay, then. Let's switch this. I want you to use the staff again and go for the grave thing.
Do I really need to?
Yeah, you need to.
Don't know my own strength.
Nice. Okay. And let's go for the Rhyme Spike here. Oh, no. They're all dead. They're all dead. Nice. Well done.
Slow and steady.
Well done, guys.
I got it.
Guess we don't want to go in that direction right now. This is the breach that leads into the old walls. I'd rather sort of clear up the area before we do it. Let's save it. Okay, these guys are vulnerable to fire. These guys are vulnerable to ice. I got it. Getting quite seasoned now in fighting these guys. Let's go with that one. That could be fun, right? Let's go with it. And I'm gonna have Barrick pull all these guys toward him. Right. Clash of Iron misses all of them. So I guess these guys can't be taunted. That's not good. But I guess we'll live with it. Go with this one. Sirin, you're gonna go with fire on this one as well.
Me if you can.
Okay, the boulder didn't really hit them as well as I was planning on. Let's give him the Mantle of Flame. That should hurt them. And we're gonna go for Rhyme Spike on the guys in the back.
Such a simple task.
Okay. Frozen is really helping us because the enemies are moving way slower than before. Ab, you're gonna go for the cone, hitting all of them. That's super good. I'm done now. So what else do I have in here? Let's go for fire on these dudes.
That one rattled me hard.
Okay. Okay, I leveled up. Nice, I'm level 12 now. These guys are immune to mage fire, as expected. But they're certainly not immune. Certainly not immune to Rhyme Spike. Sirin. Let's go for some stone here. Come on, guys. Oh, and Barrick. Do heal yourself, please.
I will aid you.
Hey, nobody saw that,
Okay.
right?
No, they're dead. It's not necessary anymore. You'll regenerate on your own then. Outside of battle. Nice, that went well. Let's
You want me to be subtle?
let's sneak over here. What do you have? Some shoes, some scavenger leather boots. Fine then. What's that? Ooh, that's a good headgear. Scavenger mask. What am I wearing? Yeah, that one's better. Nice one. I was missing an exquisite headgear. Okay. Oh, and a great shield and Garn torch key. Yay! That is what we need. This translucent sanguine tinted stone fits neatly into your hand. That's all it says. And we gain the unbroken shield. Says nothing over here, but let's take it all. Nice. Breach between worlds. Locate the unbroken artifact. That's fine. So we're gonna get in there right now. Just gonna switch that one out. Put it away. And that shield is again better than the one I bought. Better than the Fatebinder shield. I will give you more dodge, but you would lose a lot of parry. It's a more well-rounded shield. Oh well. Guess will always look a little bit raggedy. I guess it's fine. It's not a problem. Right. Let's just continue searching around over here. Still goes a good way in that direction. Just trying to find anything that's hidden. Because you actually find really good stuff from all these hidden things. I'm also expecting another enemy group to be in this area. They might not be. But they might. Who knows?
I am out of practice, but I'll try.
Okay, bloodstone, and we get another agate. So let's take all these. Is anything over here? Not really, but we might find something hidden. Come on, guys.
Can't do that.
Chop, chop. Nope, there's nothing hidden in that area. There was one more chest in that direction, though. So definitely want to have a look there. Right here, over at the edge. There it is. There it is. I wonder if it's gonna have anything nice. It has been foreshadowed, sort of. Yes, it has a very good bow. And Sigil of Channeled Strength. Crap, we already know that one. Well, we can sell it. We have some broken disfavored bucklers and some iron ingots. Let's just take it. I wouldn't actually mind having someone being able to shoot a bow. Come on, guys. Move it. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Well, I guess we're gonna go into the old wars in the next episode. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.